Hi, how are ya? It's Travson here, and welcome back to our adventures in Diablo 4 Season 1. Last episode we got some loot, but the problem is we're not able to upgrade it because we do not have enough silver ore. So we are going to continue our XP grind and renown grind. We are going to check out the dungeon called Underroot. We also get some Grim Favors for this as well. So that's good. I think the next turn in should be after this dungeon. Alright, here we go. We will focus on getting silver ore soon enough. I just want to take advantage of Mother's Blessing while it's still up. Let's use a elixir here. Here we go. Hopefully we can hit level 71 today. Looks like people are not too happy with Starfield. I don't know why. It's just another game like Diablo, man. Like, there's just a lot. There was a lot of hype behind it. People have like really high expectations, and then, you know, when it's not like an amazing game or perfect game, like right out the gate, people get upset. The thing about, you know, games like Bethesda RPGs and games like Diablo, in time the game's gonna get pretty good. And I think the same thing will happen with Starfield. Once the modding community gets a hold of it, we'll probably see that game become pretty damn popular again. Plus, they're going to have DLCs for it, which will add even more content. I know DLCs aren't really... They're kind of frowned upon as well. Because the game should probably come out with all the content when it releases, but... The problem is games care about their shareholders and the stock price now, so... They have like deadlines. So games end up being like... I guess you can call them games as a service, where they just release the game and then they continue to develop it over time. So usually the first iteration of the game isn't going to be as good as the game will be like a year later. Which is why I usually recommend just waiting for the game to go on sale and then playing it at a later date, unless you like really like love the franchise and don't really mind it being a little buggy at the start or not having all the quality of life mechanics that you usually enjoy in previous games.
I'm not ready.
But it's just becoming a common theme nowadays. Unless it's from like a studio like one that made Elden Ring, like From Software or something like that. That's what they're called. And then the recent company who made the CRPG, that new CRPG, Baldur's Gate 3. Supposedly that was like really good out the box, but I haven't played it. I can really tell you my personal opinion about it, but heard good things. But the thing is, those games are still, you know, they're still getting more content, both of those games. Like, they're going to add more stuff to them. So games nowadays are just never fully complete when they first come out. That's why I probably won't get a game. Like, I didn't get Starfield because I just don't have the time to play. So there's really no point in me purchasing it at the moment. But I am interested in playing it eventually. And I have the time to play, it's just I'd rather play like the current games I'm playing, like WoW and Diablo. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll play Starfield in the future on the channel. There's probably going to be some more games, good games coming out in the next couple months. And we may give it a try.
Need more time.
So we found where the statue is.
Need more time.
Is it this way? Probably not. It leads here though. Put the fear down. Right, it must be this way.
I'm not ready.
And then from Software, they released another game that's been supposedly pretty good. Just have to check it out.
I'm not ready.
I forget what it's called. I don't think it's like Gundam Wing. It's like something like that. I'll look it up here. Give me a second. Yeah, Armored Core 6. Supposedly it was pretty awesome game. Supposedly pretty hard too. It's pretty much Gundam Wing. But that's like a show. I think there was Gundam Wing games I played as a kid. But it looks awesome. And that's a From Software game. There's a lot of cool games, man, that came out this year. Like, a lot of good, tons of good games. Pretty good year for gaming, I must say. We didn't even get to play half of them. I think it's mostly because, you know, I play a lot of WoW. Like, WoW does that.
I'm not ready.
When you play WoW, you don't really get to play all the games. Because WoW just keeps you on, like, a constant treadmill. Some, like, loot treadmill, trying to getting more and more loot. But I think WoW's been doing pretty damn good this year, too. Like, I've really enjoyed Wrath of Lich King. I think they did a pretty good job with that game. A lot of people wish they added the Dungeon Finder just to make leveling a little bit more chill. And, like, grouping up with people, like, not much of a headache, but I don't really mind it. I never really had too much trouble getting into groups. I had a little bit of trouble at the start when my gear wasn't that great, but you eventually get over that. hump, and then you get into groups pretty damn easily.
Need more time.
And then Classic WoW's been awesome because of hardcore. Introduction of hardcore has been great. And supposedly Dragon Souls is a pretty cool game, but not many people are playing it because, you know, people can choose between, you know, hardcore classic, Wrath of the Lich King, or Dragon Souls, so it kind of splits up the player base. I usually choose to play classic because I just enjoy that game, like, I don't know, more than retail. And Diablo's been a pretty good game. I've enjoyed it. But it's going to be much better next year. Because it'll have, you know, a ladder, like, for people to enjoy. That's like, usually, like, the funnest part about Diablo is just climbing the ladder. Seeing how far you can go.
My bags are full.
It's like I think it's like the funnest part for me. Supposedly they were talking about adding it's like rumors about them adding a World Tier 5, and I think that would be great. Like, people have been asking for that for quite a while now. And they should. I think at level 80 to 85, I think level 80 should have a World Tier. Not level, maybe probably level 90 maybe? Like a level 90 boss. And then people can probably attempt it between 80 to 90. I think that would be good because it is it's a pretty long grind to get to level cap. Ancestral rare pants. We already have some pretty good ancestral rare pants in our stash. Ancestral rare ring. Ancestral rare helm. Ancestral boots.
This will do nicely.
Not getting the stats, but we're getting a decent amount of ancestral rares.
I'll take it off your hands. Well struck.
And I know not a lot of people enjoy watching my Diablo playthroughs, but I just want to play the game right now. I've noticed, like, I don't get too many views, but I do enjoy playing the game. Even though I do, like, complain about it quite a bit. So we'll hold on to this. Should we hold on to it? It's a pretty low roll. It's better than the lowest roll, so I guess we'll hold on to it. Put it in the stash. Let's go back and we'll finish up the dungeon here. And I like to finish what I start. I thought Diablo was going to be like a hype game, and I was right for the most part. But I don't know if it's like a game that people enjoy watching people play. To be honest, you know what I mean? It's not like an RPG or like it is an RPG, but it's an action RPG. So you're not really, and it's pretty much a solo player game. There isn't like a lot of PvP or like you really don't have to play with others to like get the gear that you need. But I still think it's a fun game.
I'm not ready.
And I will make sure that I finish the playthroughs that I've started. Debating on playing Season 2. We'll have to see. And I'm not too sure which class I would play either.
I need more time.
But we will try to go as far as we can in Season 1. And if we don't play Season 2, maybe we'll come back for Season 3, because that's when the ladder's coming out. There we go, guys. We got
Need more time.
10 Grim Favors, and we are now able to do a turn-in. The Tree of Whispers. Oh, I should have went to the Tree of Whispers right away. Yeah, we'll head down there now. We'll get a little bit of XP for that. Get a decent amount. I think it's still worth, trying to get Grim Favors, even in World Tier 4. Especially while you're just doing your renown grind. Let's see if these pants are any good. No. We'll keep farming gold. We got over 10 million now.
Bless and thank you.
So that's good.
Come back and see us.
It is done.
Collection of one-handed weapons, collection of amulets, collection of rings. Do amulets? Let's see what we got. Not no legendaries. We got Dead Man's Dredge. That is a sigil we see quite a bit. I think we've done that dungeon before.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay, so let's
Another
drop
time.
off all the loot and we'll see if there's any more dungeons for us to do that can give us Grim Favors. If not, then we'll just pick a random dungeon. Yeah, looks like we've done most of these. Doesn't seem to be any new ones. Here we go. Goa Ruins. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be on the list of Nightmare Dungeons, so let's go do that one. Yeah, I like to finish what I start majority of the time. There's a couple playthroughs that I haven't finished on the channel. Which was, I think, Warcraft 3, like the RTS. I didn't finish that. The game was just buggy at the start. I think they fixed it up quite a bit, though, since I last played. I think that was it. And then Lost Ark. The reason why I didn't finish... Like, we didn't get to max level. We finished the story. But, my friend kind of just stopped playing. And it was like a co-op playthrough, so I was like... I don't know, should I continue it solo? And I just decided to call it, I guess. Where is the dungeon? It's right here. There we go. But I know, like, I don't think, like, viewers would get too upset if I, like, just stopped to play through, you know, if I wasn't enjoying the game. This channel's mostly just for fun anyways, right? But I do like to finish what I start.
Need more
Just,
time.
I don't know why, but for me, I don't know, it just feels bad to quit. Like, even if just one person was watching and enjoying the series, I'd feel bad if I was like, sorry, I'm done, I can't do anymore. So I do like to finish the playthroughs that I start. Even if the game is, you know, I'm not enjoying it just that much. I'll still try to push through it, and hopefully, you know, as I push through it, I'll start to enjoy the game more. Diablo is sort of a game like that too. Like, as your character gets stronger, the game starts to become like much more fun. Like each world tier that I get to, I end up having like more fun on this character and my druid as well. I was having a rough time on my druid though, like world tier 2 and 3.
Need more time.
Like my build really sucked, and I was just my character was weak. So I was having a rough time. But once we got the pulverized build going in world tier 4, like the game completely changed for me on my druid. Rogue's been pretty good all the way through. And I think it's because we chose a good build at the start, which was just in blades. And then we also chose the poison version of it, which is also pretty damn good. I'd recommend it if anybody's like playing Rogue this season.
I'm not ready.
Because you're playing a build that sucks, it's like the game, it's rough. Alright, so we'll take 2% damage reduction from enemies affected by trap skills. Looks like we're going to be unlocking a glyph soon. I think it's going to be Exploit. That was the first glyph that we leveled up. Alright, there's another Seaborn Goddess. Interesting mix of mobs in here. It's like the sea zombies. I don't even know what the hell to call these things. Let's call them the sea zombies. And then there's the snakes in there as well. Snake people. Okay. There's the last Seaborn here. Got some armor mobs to get down. I just died. Alright, there we go. Travel to the Vile Chamber. Wow, this was a quick one, man.
I'm not ready. Out of energy.
That's a fast dungeon. Goa Ruins. This one would be great for glyph farming. You're just leveling up your glyphs. Shrouding aspect. Gain a free dark shroud shadow every 3 seconds when standing still. Each dark shroud shadow grants 2% increased damage reduction. Then we have how many more to go for rogue? 10 more aspects. Alright, so let's see what we got. Flew through that dungeon. That was good.
proper tools of vengeance. Have a look. Yeah, give it over.
No.
That's a deal. I'll shake on that.
Yeah, not the best legendary there.
Don't ruin all that work.
Okay, so where do we want to go next? I think all the ones that give grim favors we have already done before. So let's just pick a random dungeon that we find. Collapse Vault. I think that one is, yeah, Collapse Vault is a nightmare dungeon for this season. Sirocco Caverns. I don't think that is one. No, it's not. Alright, so we'll go do Sirocco Caverns. I like the name of that dungeon. You can farm renown pretty quick. We're getting like 120 per episode. And we need... Well, at the beginning, I think we needed 3,000, right? Yeah, 3,000. So it would take around, like, I don't know, 20-something episodes to get it done. But when we started, it was probably less than 3,000. Probably in, like, maybe 2,000. Because we were in Tier 4. We were like halfway into Tier 5 on some of the zones. See how we're doing. Yeah, like we're at 400 already in Kyrgyzstan. Is where we are right now. So 5 more dungeons, and in Kyrgyzstan, and we'll be done here. We'll unlock the 4 Paragon points. So that's not too many. Probably have around, like, I don't know, 20 plus dungeons to go. Maybe 30. Probably 30. Destroy the Silken Spire. I wonder where that is.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, there we go. A lot of poison explosions here. Gotta watch out.
Need more time. I need more energy.
You don't really need a gear upgrade. We'll probably need to start upgrading our gear once we start doing nightmare dungeons. We're doing just fine. These level 75 mobs.
Need more time. I'm not ready.
Oh my gosh, dude. We're gonna die? I got poison damage. It's insane. Let's go this way. This should be where the last one is.
I'm not ready.
Still conspire here.
Don't have enough energy.
Travel to the corrupted sands.
Need more time. I need more time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about playing Season 2. We'll see. I don't keep saying that, but if there's really no, like, cool new releases coming out, I'll probably play Season 2.
I need more time.
Unless there's, like, a game that I really want to play. Because I'm hoping by then that I'm all 100% done with the Rogue by then. And then I'm hoping we're pretty close to being done with the Druid. Druid's level 82 at the moment. And then we'll just have the warrior hardcore playthrough going on if my warrior's still alive. So really the only game I'd have to play is the hardcore warrior. So yeah, if there isn't really any cool releases, I'll probably play Season 2. And the cool thing is it'll be much quicker to level, that's for sure. We won't be doing anything what we're doing at the moment, because we won't have to worry about the renown grind anymore. So it's just, you're going to be just farming nightmare dungeons and like doing hell tides from time to time, all the way to 100. And hopefully they consider releasing a world tier 5.
I'm not ready.
But I doubt we'll see that in Season 2. Maybe Season 3. Or maybe Season 3. That'd be a pretty awesome season. You know, you get a new world tier 5. Maybe some more stash tabs. And the ladder system.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not ready.
That was it, Sirocco Caverns. Awesome dungeon. Another quick one. Pretty good for leveling glyphs. We didn't hit 71. Kind of surprised. Alright, so let's head back and we'll see if we got any good loot. Once we get around like level 76, I'll focus more on getting materials to upgrade our gear so we can actually upgrade the upgrades that we get with the ancestral legendaries. This one's not bad. It's okay. It's pretty low item power though.
Well, I would like that. Unusual, but a good addition to my wares. Come back soon.
Alright, yeah, that's it. Alright, guys. Well, we're up to 11 million gold now, so that's good. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.